Hello and welcome to another episode on Football Talk Podcast. My name is Ozzie and I'm your host for today's show. Now we're back in the Europa League for match day 4 as Liverpool face Toulouse, but this time it's an away fixture at the Stade de Toulouse. So let's analyze both teams in the previous encounter and their current league form as well. So also today I'll be doing the lineups for both teams, or predicted lineups I should say, and I also give my prediction for the match. So let's discuss the previous match against Toulouse at Anfield. It was pretty much one-way traffic or a walk in the park for the Reds as the game ended 5-1. Goals coming from Jota, Endo scoring his first goal for Liverpool, Nunes smashing one with his left foot into the roof of the net, Gravenberch getting a goal as well, and then you had Mo Salah breaking records as he does on a weekly basis. We are one of 3 teams, including Roma and Bayer Leverkusen, who have a 100% record in the Europa League. So it'll be a very important match to keep that going. But also, Liverpool get the win tomorrow. We've pretty much guaranteed qualification into the next round. So a good incentive for the team to get the 3 points and take the pressure off the remaining fixtures. I'm expecting a response from the team after the disappointing result against Luton Town over the weekend. Toulouse, to be fair, aren't in the best of form themselves. They lost 2 consecutive games since our match a couple of weeks ago. They lost 3-0 to Montpellier. I think just recently on Sunday as well, they lost to Le Havre, which the match ended 2-1, conceding a last-minute winner. Now, speaking of Le Havre, I'm probably revealing my age here, but around 20 years ago, Liverpool signed a couple of young players from Le Havre in the name of Anthony Letallic and Florent Sinema-Pongo. So just a little fun fact there with regards to their opponents. But let's go through both teams and we'll discuss team news as well. And let's try and predict who will be starting in tomorrow's fixture. So with regards to Toulouse, Abu Khalal, one of their star players, is still unavailable due to a knee injury. Then you've got Zanden and Gennaroux, who are unfortunately not ready for this game. In terms of Liverpool, Thiago is still not ready, but we've been informed that he should be available before the start of the new year, which is good news, I guess. Robertson is still a long-term casualty with his shoulder injury. No further update on Bajtic, so it probably means that he's not close to a return right now. Curtis Jones, who was not available last week against Luton Town due to fitness, he should be in contention to play in this game. So let's predict the lineups for both teams. We'll start off with Toulouse. And recent games, they played a 4-1-3-2 formation in the last fixture and narrowly lost to Le Havre. But in the previous fixture, they went on a 4-3-3. Against us, they were playing pretty much a 5-3-1 formation as well. So 5-4-1, formation. So the manager's chopping and changing a lot of the formations, I'll say, per game. So it'll be quite difficult to predict which lineup or which formation they'll go with. But I'm going to start and predict with a 4-3-3 formation for Toulouse. And in terms of their lineup, so I think it will be their normal first choice goalkeeper in Restes. So we'll put him there. And I'm going for Desla, who is their first choice right back. You've got Suazo as well, their main left back. And then the centre back pairing will be the one that's out against Liverpool. So it's Costa. And then let's see where Costa is he there? I cannot see Costa. Let's type in Toulouse, see if that helps. No, it doesn't. We'll type in Toulouse and hopefully he's ranked somewhere in the Toulouse lineup. So there you've got Costa there. And then we'll go for his centre-back partner, and that is Nicolaisen as well. So Nicolaisen, there we go. So that will be, I would say, the back four for Toulouse in this fixture. Midfield, I think they'll go for Bearings as well. He's normally their first choice CDM. Then you've got Caceres Jr., who is one of the more forward-minded midfielders. Good left foot on him as well. So I feel like he'll play in that area. Then you've got Schmidt as well, who played in the last fixture, I believe. And then up front will be interesting. I think the striker will definitely be Dallinga, who obviously scored that consolation goal in the last fixture. And he looks a decent player, to be fair, a bit of a handful as well. So I think he'll definitely start in the firing lineup. And then we've got, I would say Donham starts on the right-hand side. And then I'll probably go for Jalabert as well. It could be Magri. Magri made an appearance the other day. But I'm going for Cesar Jalabert as well for that left wing position. So this is my predicted lineup for Toulouse. It's not a team that, respectively, I fear. We've accustomed to them as well. We obviously played them in recent weeks, so we know what they're capable of. Players to look out for: dallinga, as I mentioned, very explosive player. Tends to drop deep as well, so tries to grab onto the ball and make things happen for his teammates as well. Jalabert as well, left winger, got a good pace on him, very tricky on the ball. Donham as well will provide that width on the right-hand side. Spearings will be the enforcer in this team, pretty much protecting the back four in that manner. And then you've got Cesares Jr., who is more of the attacking player, so I expect him to roam around in this sort of area, maybe even drop as a number 10. And then you end up seeing Schmidt dropping a bit deep. But Schmidt is a box-to-box midfielder as well. So I expect him to play in this sort of area and try and make things happen. And then you've got Suazo as well, who tends to like bombing forward. So he'll definitely play a part in this game, providing width from the left-hand side. And likewise, same for Desler as well. So, yeah, interesting lineup. Not one that I fear, to be brutally honest with you guys. So next we'll remove this graphic and we'll present the Liverpool lineup. So let me present the Liverpool lineup for you guys. So here it is. So this is a 4-3-3 formation, which we definitely expect to start in this game. I think there will be a lot of squad rotation in this fixture. I don't expect to see a lot of first-team players in this one. So I'm going to go with Kelleher in goal. I think he'll definitely start in this game. You'd expect Tsimikas to be back in this team on the basis that he wasn't playing or took part. Well, he came off off the bench as a sub in the last fixture against Luton, but I expect him to start in this one. Try and put some form back into his game because he's been below par in my opinion. So a good opportunity for him to actually showcase his talent and let Klopp know that, look, I can play week in, week out. So put some faith in me going forward. So another opportunity for Tsimikas. On the right-hand side, I'm going for Joe Gomez. And I'm going for Kwanzaa, who was phenomenal in his last appearance. And I'm going for Matip as well. So that is the back four. Defensive mid will be Endo, who obviously scored in the last fixture against Toulouse. Great header, great leap and execution as well. Not an easy one. Made it look very easy, but great finish from the Japanese international there. Midfield will be interesting. In terms of team news, I haven't heard of any further injuries, so I'm going to go for Gravenberch on the left-hand side. And I'm going to go for Curtis Jones. I feel like it's important for him to come back into the team and get some minutes under his belt. So this will be my midfield three. And for tomorrow, And then up top, not playing Salah. Salah will be rested for in my opinion. We're going to go for Harvey Elliott on the right-hand side. I'm going to go for Nunes. I know he's played back-to-back games, but I feel like he needs to find his rhythm to really start unlocking teams going forward. So I feel like a good game would be to play against Toulouse in this fixture. And on the left wing, I'm actually going for Gakpo rather than Jota or Diaz. I personally wouldn't play Diaz in this one. I know he made his return last week against Luton. I feel like right now a starting role might be too much at this stage due to his current state. So I think having him on the bench could be an option. And I think Jota might need a bit of a breather. He's been playing a lot of consecutive games. So this would be my lineup against Toulouse. Let me know what you guys think. Is it a team that you agree with? Do you see a Diaz or Jota starting in place with any of these attackers, or do you see Salah actually starting this game and maybe Elliott and Curtis Jones are the two number 8s in this team? Drop a comment, let me know, or do you see Trent coming in? This will be my lineup. I feel like this is the best lineup to do in terms of squad rotation. And with our upcoming game against Brentford on Sunday, and then we have an international break as well. So I think it will be a good game to rotate the squad and then play full strength in our Premier League encounter later this week. So yeah, that's my lineup there. In terms of score prediction, I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. No surprise there. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Liverpool. And in terms of goal scorers, I'm going for Gakpo, Nunes, and Curtis Jones. So that's my prediction there. Let's see how it goes. And that's a quick match preview today, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Next show will be taking place in about 44 minutes, as I'll be doing a FC24 career mode show. So feel free to join the stream, drop some comments, ask me questions. It'll be more of a chilled out sort of session. It won't be based on the topic as such. I'll be playing FIFA, and then we can speak to each other at the same time. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a match reaction. The game is an early kickoff, so it's at 5:45 UK time. So I'll be doing a match reaction straight after the game, so around 8 p.m. And it's a calling show. So if you'd like to come on and have your say, feel free to drop by. And yeah, the floor is yours. Say what you need to say in terms of the outcome of that game. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. So take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all very soon. Goodbye.